OMW, OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW.
Hello everybody, it's a pleasure to be here all over again. It's Enrico from Reply, the headquarters in Turin. Thank you very much for joining us all over again because we are live. It's kind of 3:45 minutes right now, Central European time. It's March the 11th, 2021. And mostly it's the fourth edition of the Reply Code Challenge, the day that starts again the Reply Code Challenge, both in the standard and the teen edition. It's a pleasure and an honor for me to start again this incredible journey for a whole new year, because the Code Challenge, as you well know, is just the first of all the other challenges. There will be the investment, the creative, the cybersecurity, and who know how many others into this beautiful, again, a journey made together with our beautiful community, most made by you, all the people involved and who register to challenges.reply.com, the website where everything happens and the place where you can show your talent, meet and network with other talents all over the world, and of course present yourself to Reply if you want it, because we are always hiring and there are many positions open just for you, the best talents worldwide, in order to show your competencies and work with the Reply, a leading digital consulting company present all over the world. Again, this is the Code Challenge Day. We started the campaign kind of 6 weeks ago. It was, again, another beautiful journey, another beautiful campaign of registration with tons of interaction from all over, many channels like Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We cover a big campaign with a lot of interaction from all over the world. And today we started this live streaming 45 minutes before the official start of the challenge, in order to welcome all of you and start, feel comfortable, take your seat and prepare yourself, warming up for the challenge that will start officially at 4:30. So in a kind, again, of 45 minutes from now, live again on challenges.reply.com. It's Enrico, as I've already said, but as always, and luckily for you, I would say, I'm not alone. Together with me, there is a panel of amazing speakers that I will undisclose reveal right now. Hello, all of you guys. It's a pleasure to have all these people together with me. Ciao, I see many different, some familiar, hi there, hi all of you, some familiar and some new faces together with me. And so, again, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time here. I have to start presenting all of you. Of course, we have time because, again, we have 45 minutes from now. You will see among all those different windows that you see, there is the war room, which is the place where everything will happen officially. So the backstage, let me see, you have the chance to see the backstage where the guys there, exactly, hi everybody, are working in order to release the challenge and start make it happen. The magic will happen thanks to the guys there. I will start presenting all of the people involved in this live streaming. In the meanwhile, I kindly suggest and propose to all the people connected, if you have questions, doubts, or if you just want to say hi, you can use on Twitch and YouTube the live comment platform in order to share your question, again, your comments, or just let us know where you're connecting from. And of course, there will be time right now in order to answer your question. Most of all, remind that everything will happen on challenges.reply.com. So again, connect there, open up your profile, and start warming up for your team, with your team, because everything is about to happen. Let me just say again, hi, even to the repliers connected together with us, because you might know that together with so many people that I'm about to say how many, connected all over the world, there is a parallel challenge that is up only to the repliers, so to the community of people in Reply, and there are more than 400 repliers all over the world about to start playing with us, so good luck to all of you. both the repliers and the challengers all over the world. But again, it's a matter of saying hi to the repliers as well. I would start to presenting the panel together with me right now, and I will start by the coach of the Reply Code Masters team, creator of the Code Challenge. So Marco Cusinato, senior partner in Reply. Ciao Marco.
Hi everybody. All fine, yes, all fine. Since we are again in this pandemic situation, and we are going to become red in all Italy, but for sure in Piedmont where we are right now. But anyway, we are trying to continue our experience with the challenge that has been already digital, and at the beginning also in real places. Now is all digital. But the experience is as same as good as the beginning. I mean, so let's go on.
Thank you, thank you, Marco. It's we are together, as you say. It's the middle of the pandemic, so we are together in the same room, a bit far, so to keep and maintain the social distancing. But then, anyhow, yeah, I do confirm, and you were more than right in telling us again. I mean, at least the situation we are living in, we are missing definitely the. Marco, you were saying?
No, just to say that we are in the same room, but security for Reply, I think for everyone is a must. So we got tested this morning on the coronavirus, and obviously we are negative. So.
Thank you for sharing, because at least everyone in my family, they are fine right now, that they know that we tested all negative, luckily. And yeah, most of all, I was saying it's a pity not to have the possibility to organize the hubs. You know that in many universities and companies, the Code Challenge were played together, at least until 2019. This time, unfortunately, like past year, 2020, it's not, we can't do it. We honestly hope, fingers crossed, that next year, and maybe even some of the challenges this year, might be organized with physical hubs altogether. Let me, again, we are live. It's 8 minutes to 4 o'clock on challenges.reply.com. Let me continue the panel of presentation. I would like to involve Scott, which is part of the Code Master team, live from Atlanta, US. Hello, Scott. Can you hear me? Yeah, I guess that, yeah, you know, the mute thing.
I was muted. Good morning.
Don't worry. All fine?
Yeah, it's all good. How are y'all doing?
Nice to have you here with us today. It seems kind of sunny in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, it's real nice here.
Okay, really nice. Yeah, good to have. I mean, you are just one together with Gaspare. Let me involve one of the veterans of the Code Master team. Ciao, Gaspare.
Hi, everybody. Excited to be here for the first challenge of the year. So the first of many of challenges during this year. So
pleasure to have you together with us all over again. For the people who might be interested in, Gaspare is right now part of the Code Master team, but one of the members of the winning team of the first Reply Code Challenge in 2018. Am I right?
Yes, the first edition.
And you are wearing the T-shirt of the first edition?
No, it's from the last year.
In the middle.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So I presented Marco, Scott, and Gaspare that together with many other repliers are part again of the Code Master team, the team of challenge creators. So everything that will be there in the challenge from 4:30 today, it's thanks to the guys here that spend a lot of hours during the year in order to realize the problem statement. May I ask, Gaspare, you may know it, when you started to develop the problem statement for both the standard and the teen edition?
So in the middle of this summer, then we come up with several ideas. Then in a month or two, we choose the best one, and then we start developing from September. So it's like 7 months of preparation for the challenges.
That's great. We were at the seaside, and in the meanwhile, you were preparing the challenge.
Yes.
Somehow. Yeah. All right. Let me continue the presentation loop. I'm more than happy in involving for the first time for the Code Challenge. We have a partnership with another company, of course, not only Reply this time. And we found a great partner in Inuit Telecommunication Company. And together with us, there are Roberto Susino, Technology and Governance at Inuit, and Giampiero Lops, Innovation and Engineering at Inuit. Hello, Roberto.
Hello, hi everyone, and welcome everyone. Today we'll try with Giampiero to introduce some aspects of the 5G specs and enable scenarios that will be useful in this situation, and it will be very
yeah.
Sorry?
A first time, I guess. A first time
together.
It's
the first time speaking in a live webinar, so I will apologize. A little bit of emotion.
No, come on, don't worry at all. Let me say this, that I we'll be back to the topics you mentioned. I will involve Giampiero too. Hello, Giampiero. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello, everybody. I'm excited to be here from Naples, from Italy.
Wow,
this
beautiful.
Is a very sunny day with very hot.
All right. I mean, you see sun is shining in Atlanta, Georgia, and in Naples too. So good to see that. Let me say that we were so happy to have you on board as Inuit Telecommunication Company because of the topic we are about to talk about, but even because in Giampiero and in Roberto we found out, let me say, engineering minds, coders' minds somehow. So you were definitely in the mood of the Code Challenge. So that is a good thing, I would guess. I say
Indeed.
to add. Yeah, in discussing with Roberto backstage, we already have to talk about the optimization problem, how to solve it. So it's a matter of being really connected.
The participant with the details.
Yeah. Don't worry. Okay, I'm happy to continue the loop of presentation because we can move easily from Naples, where Giampiero is connected, to Benevento, which is not that far, honestly, and a beautiful place where is connected the Professor Carlo Mazzone, IT teacher at Lucarelli High School. And in addition, he's just if you don't know it, he was in the top 10 of the Global Teacher Award this year. Ciao, Carlo.
Hi, ciao, hi, everybody. I'm happy to be here. I hope to give my little contribution to this exciting situation.
For sure. I will let me say, tell this story all over again. We met Carlo because once you have been achieved, I mean, you got this very important achievement, the top 10 of the Global Teacher Award, a worldwide prize for high school teachers that you can, of course, talk something about it better than me, but we see you at the Italian National Broadcasting television, the TG1, sorry for that, for this Italian sneaking, but anyhow, in the national television, you were there interviewed by the broadcaster, and behind you on the wall, there was the Reply Code Challenge poster, and we were amazed out of it, because it was the greatest connection ever.
Because Reply Challenge is one of the best things that I give to my students. Challenge is one of the most important matters, so they are not going bored in studying. Studying is funny, I think.
That's a great payoff. We can make even some kind of T-shirts for it. Studying is funny. It would work for sure. Thank you, Carlo, for joining us for today. We'll be back to you shortly in order to talk a bit about, again, the value of the, let me say, the challenge-based learning, or something that you can share as your unique experience with all of us. I'm ending the loop with, I guess, a couple of different opinions from other people, which are, I would start from Bardots, which is a pro e-sport athlete. Valorant is the game, and he is part of the Reply Totem team. You're wearing the beautiful jersey, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Reply Totem, for who doesn't know it, is a new initiative made by Reply together with the Totem esports team of athletes. And you are here together with us, even because you're a passionate coder and a master in computer science. So,
yes.
I mean, overlapping the esports and the coding.
Yeah, definitely. This is also amazing. I'm almost regretting not taking part in the challenge, but I'm happy that I'm somehow part of it. So Thank you for
Sure,
inviting me
sure.
and welcome everyone.
Yeah, thank you for your time, Bardots. It's, again, a pleasure. We see that people already say, I play Valorant too. Yeah, but I guess not so good as Bardots, because he's a professional athlete out of, you don't know, yeah, maybe.
Maybe,
But
who
yeah,
knows?
then yeah, who knows that. You can follow, of course, the Reply Totem initiative by looking for their social accounts in general, and Bardots is present on Twitch as well. It's a great initiative above all, and yeah, today we were happy about, you see, the overlapping of the two things, coding and esports. Let me finish, last but not least, in general, because Gabriele is a student in Udine about to get the degree. Ciao, Gabriele.
Hi, everyone.
Hi there, nice to see you again, because he's a frequent flyer of our live streaming, and most of all, today you're about to play in the challenge. Actually, the only one here, above all the panel, you are the only one who has to do something today, right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, are you playing not alone, of course? Where is
No,
your
not
team?
alone.
Where is the others in your team? Where are they based?
Also in Udine.
Also in Udine, your city.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
but we do together in online mode.
All right, of course. First time in the code challenge, or you already played it?
Second one. The last year I played one.
How was last year? Where you placed yourself?
It was I enjoyed it so much, the challenge, but it goes not so well. And this year, yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's something that I would say we can point out that the level is hard, it's challenging because of the word in general, and that's something we trying to stress. It's very demanding for us to trying to show your talent. So don't be shy in general. Do your best in order to perform at the code challenge, both the standard and the teen edition, and we'll do. You will do your best in order to be on top of the two leaderboards. We see the comments already coming in. Everything is live from challenges.reply.com. It's 4 o'clock, and in about 29 minutes, the problem statement will be revealed and published on challenges.reply.com as well. You see the war room here together with us. The guys working in order to finalize everything on the platform and ready to share, again, the problem statement for both the standard and the teen edition. Right now, thanks again to all the panel involved today. Please feel free to intervene, open up your mic whenever you feel the need to share something, please. I'll be back to all of you in a moment, anyhow, because right now there is something kind of relevant to say, and so to announce the stats and how many people register for the challenge and share with you everything that is relevant and important. So I'm sharing the slides here. You will see the stats. How many people registered this year? Well, we grow again, and this is the biggest code challenge ever, with 22 more, actually, than 22,000 registered people into the platform that have started and opened up the registration at the beginning of February, and in about 40 days or whatever, we collected those huge amount of registration. There is a great achievement. Thanks to all of you, of course, because you connected and registered in this challenge from all over the world. We are about to see how many countries. You see here some different stats. Most of all, we have a lot of students, of course, because of the teen edition. Most of all, more than 80% of the registrations are coming from the students' world, and so, of course, from people aged from 14 to 24 years old. But then you see that we have people even in other range. Another important stats is the number of teams we are talking about. We reached more than 3,124 teams in the standard edition and 1,923 teams in the teen edition. You know the difference between the two. Of course, teen edition are mostly for the teenagers, of course, for young coders, and then the standard edition that is up to the professional and the coders aged for more than 16 years old. You can choose between the two among, again, the rules, so you have to stay into your age in order to register. Those are two different kind of problems. I would like to involve maybe Gaspare, if you'd like. I will ask you to briefly describe the main difference between the teen and the standard. Gaspare, would you like to do so?
So the standard edition, you are required to solve one optimization problem. Solve is not the correct terms because as an optimization problem, you have to find the best solution among the other teams. So your goal is to optimize the solution of different scenario, but we present you with the problem statements. So there is not an exact solution. You have something to analyze to improve during all the hours of the challenge. And for the teen edition, you will have 5 different problems with exact solution. And you have to write an algorithm for each of them to solve the levels of each of them. So the main difference is that the teen edition, there are problems with exact solution, and for the standard edition, you will have to optimize the problem.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, I guess that, I mean, it was all clear for the people, but maybe even people, we definitely have people not registered for the challenge who's following us, so it's always relevant to underline the difference between the two competitions that are working together. Let me say that those numbers, the 22,000 registered people, gives us a great news to share that you may be already aware of. We reached, starting from 2018, more than 100,000 registration on challenges.reply.com, more than 100,000 people who physically register on the platform in order to play with us on coding, cybersecurity, investment, and digital creativity from the beginning of this great adventure that was in 2018. So thank you very much, another great achievement, and we'll continue in doing this together with you and growing in this great community. I have to move fast in order to give you some other news. Those are the, you see in the map some of the countries where most of the people are coming from, the registrations are coming from, but then we have participants from more than 95 countries, another great number to share. So we hope that you, why not, again, share with us on the chat, where are you connecting from, just to see how wide is this competition, again, with members from all over the world. The timeline that I have to remind you is that in about, again, 25 something minutes, the problem statement will be released and you can download it and read everything on challenges.reply.com from your own challenge page. And there you will start. In 4 hours, you will have, of course, to upload your solution, your submissions, and see yourself on the leaderboard to see how you rank yourself. But at 8 o'clock, so 30 minutes before the deadline, the leaderboard will be frozen. So suspense, you will not know who's going there. And I see, I'm happy to see hello from Greece and Finland and many other countries, India, of course. Hello, you all guys, welcome on board. Again, the leaderboard will be frozen at 8 o'clock, and then you will face the latest 30 minutes with the leaderboard just frozen, and at 8:30 the temporary leaderboard will be out. It will be temporary because within 10 days we will verify everything with the top 3 teams on both the teen and the standard edition in order to announce officially the winners of the Reply Code Challenge 2021. I'm moving fast again to show you what you already know, I guess, which are the awards for both the standard and the teen edition. You see the MacBook Pro, the Mac Mini, and the AirPods Pro for the top 3 teams on the standard edition, for each member of the team ranked as first, second, and third. So great awards on that side for the standard, but great awards for the teen edition too. 5,000 euro to be split among the team members in the first place, 2,000 for the second place and third, and 1,000 for the third place. So you see here the podium, something you are of course already aware of, but worthy to remember it all over again. You see something here that is funny. We have, out of the 1,000 teams you see, you have here some of the best team names that are all the years are making us laughy. It's Elaward, American Samurai, Bug Hunters, I guess that Program Panda or Spaghetti Coders, it seems like recurrent names there. We just selected some of the funniest one. Why not share with us your battle name, your team name in the chat to have some fun out of it. Error 404, that is something you are not wishing yourself for the challenge, I guess. You see, I would ask Gabriele, are you hearing me? Which is your team name?
The name is Barabasi team. It came from a network science professor. Yeah,
Okay, stop there. You name yourself with the name of your teacher, high school or university?
No. It's a famous one.
It's a famous one. Oh, sorry,
yeah,
I missed
yeah.
it. Okay, my bad. Okay, so you name yourself with the name of well-known name of a professor. Okay, so I don't know, maybe Carlo. Can you hear me, Carlo Mazzone?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, do you have students who name themselves with and participate into the challenge with your name? I mean, kind of Carlo Mazzone's favorite teacher? No, it's not happening.
I have this. I have this.
You have the award. Okay, that's a great achievement as well. All right. Okay, so we are just making fun of some of the best team names registered for the Reply Code Challenge. I would move on with the following part of this presentation. Yeah, we have another funny thing. We know that coders are not that, I mean, I would ask you if you agree with this sentence or not, but coders are not that the kind of most social people, or might be a bit shy on social media as well, but we definitely want your participation in this, which is the Reply Code Challenge social battle. We created a dedicated Instagram filter. But Marco, maybe you want to say something.
Yes, disagree in full with your sentence.
Okay.
And I hope that all the challengers will show you that they are not shy at all.
That is a different. Okay. I completely accept the challenge here. I got it, definitely. So guys, you see, Marco is saying that you are not shy, so we wait for you. Open your Instagram account. You can look for Reply Challenges account, looking for the Code Challenge Instagram filter that is asking you to reveal your coding soul. You might be the alien, the evil coder. I mean, there are many other different possibilities and profiles. Take a shot with the Instagram filter on and tag again the Reply Challenges account. If you'll be the funniest, we will decide it, okay, editorial way. If you'll be the funniest in sharing your pick during the challenge, so in the next 4 hours till tonight, and tagging Reply Challenges from a public profile, I am about to show you the prize. We will send you the beautiful Reply skateboard, original branded. Let me show it a bit. You see? Working, no code required, something analogic but beautiful. And this is the prize for the person that will be the funniest one in sharing his Instagram filter pick by tagging Reply Challenges on Instagram. So guys, don't waste your time. You still have 80 minutes before the challenge to start, and there will be a way, I mean, even for the next 4 hours, but then the problem statement will be something that will require some time for you. So use your time wisely. You can win one Reply branded skateboard if you tag yourself on Instagram with the filter. Reply Challenges is the profile. I guess I kind of finish the presentation, but yes, it gives another hint, that is by visiting challenges.reply.com, you can discover many of the stories of the challenges, named Challenges Originals, some of the stories of the Code Challenge as well, and you can see the interview we made to Professor Carlo Mazzone as well. There is a long and very interesting interview there made together with Carlo, and I would definitely suggest you to take a look at it in order to discover again which kind of passion required in order to be a teacher today. I mean, in general, that's of course something worthy to remind. That's everything on my side, and I will involve again the panel of speakers together with me right now, because we already presented together with you the people together with us from Inuit, Roberto Susino and Giampiero Lops, and I would involve you in the presentation of something relevant for the challenge, because all the people are curious about the problem statement. For the standard edition, this time we're talking about something unique, new in general, which is the 5G topic. I would start from Roberto before, asking you a bit more about the collaboration from Inuit and reply, what that drives you in accepting the collaboration this year, in being together with us today.
Rico, let me pass let me be Giampiero to be the first one, just because
yeah,
we
sure,
splitted
no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Of course, Giampiero,
Enrico, I will be the first speaker from me.
Don't worry.
I will try to introduce you, all the peoples that are connected in this live streaming, into the magic world of the 5G, of the next generation. We can affirm that the 5G technology is a breakthrough. The next generation of telecoms networks has started hitting the market end of 2080 and will continue to expand worldwide. Beyond speed improvement, the technology is expected to unleash a massive 5G IoT ecosystem where networks can serve communication needs for billions of connected devices with the right trade-off between speed, latency, and cost. This makes sense if you think about what 5G has to offer. The 5G technology is driven by 8 specifications, up to 10 gigabytes per second data rate, which is equal more or less from 10 to 100 times speed improvement over 4G and 4.5G networks.
Wow.
Up to 1 millisecond of latency. This is the target of the latency of the 5G network. 1,000 times bandwidth per unit area. Up 100 times the number of connected devices per unit area compared with the 4G LTE.
So we are talking about a great improvement.
A very great improvement. 90.999% of availability. You can think that the mission critical services is very important for this technology. We can drive over the wireless network. The 100% of coverage, 90% of reduction network energy usage, up to 10 years battery life for low power IoT device. This is a large, massive numbers that describe the 5G network. But let's ask ourselves, how fast is 5G? 5G speed tops out at 10 gigabytes per second. I have say you 5G is from 10 to 100 times faster than what you can get with 4G actually network. What makes 5G faster? According to communication principles, the shorter the frequency, the larger the bandwidth. We will use into the 5G networks the shorter frequencies, the millimeter waves for 5G networks is why 5G can faster. This high band 5G spectrum provides the expected boost not only in speed, but also in capacity, low latency, and quality. Moreover, 5G technology offers an extremely low latency rate. The delay between the sending and receiving information from 200 milliseconds for 4G, we go down to 1 millisecond with 5G. A millisecond is 1 over 100 of a second. The average reaction time, you think that the average reaction of time for humans to a visual stimulus is 250 milliseconds, or
depending by the human,
second.
I guess.
The human, a very
not all of the same.
Normally, people are capped at around 119, 200 milliseconds with proper training. Imagine now that you could react 250 times faster than you. Imagine it could also respond to hundreds of incoming information and can also communicate its reactions back to other vehicles and road signals, all within milliseconds.
This is...
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry for interrupting. I was saying this enables a lot of scenario, I guess, a lot of new possibility.
Exactly. At 60 mph, 100 kilometers per hour, the reaction distance for normal person is about 33 hertz, about 30 meters before you pull on the brakes. With a 1 millisecond reaction time, the car would only have rolled a bit more than 1 inch, less than 3 centimeters. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
We will...
Yeah, sorry, Giampiero, finish.
This scenario is very targeted to the vehicle to everything, vehicle to vehicle, vehicle to infrastructure. The driverless cars will be a reality in the future with this network.
Sure. The explanation you made, and thank you very much for that, is, I mean, something that I hope that the people already take note out of it, because it's something that is enabling the code challenge this year about the standard edition, because we are talking about, let me say that we are not spoiling anything, but it will be about 5G, and that's something you have to think about in the realization of your algorithm in order to solve the problem statement. And so that's all over again. The presence of Vinuit together with us this year is not even just a matter of collaboration among two companies, but a matter of competencies and knowledge put together into the realization of the problem statement. So thank you again, Giampiero, and I would involve Roberto if you agree as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let me, first of all, good afternoon and welcome everyone. I will give you, as told by Giampiero, I will give you a brief introduction about the technology that will be enabled by a pervasive introduction and adoption of 5G networks, despite of the fact for most of you there will be very well-known scenarios. But first of all, just let me talk about self-driving cars. As far as level 5 autonomous driving capabilities are right here, right now. But the autonomous vehicle requires near zero latency, as told by Giampiero, networks to be connected each other, to the positioning, to the alert, to the emergency, to management systems. Without those networks, there won't be any real adoption of the technology itself. Then let me spend some time on virtual reality, augmented reality scenarios. There's a recent statement of a system-on-chip maker, Qualcomm, that says that for a cloud-based server, to provide a reliable, a believable, a real-time sensory environment to a wireless user, the connection between the servers and the user may need to supply as much as 5 gigabits per second of bandwidth. Moreover, the computer-intensive nature of the augmented reality workload requires moving the workload itself to the edge of the networks. So it's obvious that augmented and virtual reality is far better suited in a small cell environment. Then I want to talk about talking about moving to the edge. It's unavoidable talking about cloud computing. As far 5G tech offer the potential for distributing cloud computing services closer, much closer to the user than most of AWS, GCP, Microsoft Azure, hyperscale data centers, and so on, making telcos real competitors with cloud providers, especially for critical workloads. Bringing processing power closer to the customer minimizes latency caused by the distance. And if the latency is cleared by the network, applications that currently runs on a PC could run on a smaller device, even cheaper than an average smartphone. Just two more things, one of which is of course is Internet of Things, in a household with low latency 5G connectivity, with indoor coverage enhanced by the distributed antenna system provided maybe by him with today so-called smart devices that are essentially smartphone class computers could be replaced with dumb terminals that get their instruction from edge computing system. So, kitchen appliance, climate control systems, health monitors can be easier to produce, easier to control. And the role played by today IoT hubs like Zigbee and so on can be cleared by 5G transmitters. acting like service hubs for all the households in their coverage areas. And one last scenario, but unfortunately nowadays not least, one important scenario is healthcare. And healthcare, of course, but unfortunately
something
nowadays,
we all well know right now.
Yeah, exactly. The availability of low latency connectivity, for example, in rural areas, can be a real revolution for critical treatment. A patient in small town will no longer be forced to relocate in bigger cities just to receive the level of care they deserve. A recent trials in Mississippi is proving that 5G connectivity enable caregivers in remote areas to receive real-time instruction and support for the finest surgeon all over the world, wherever they may be relocated. So
we see already the first experiments out of it. The surgeon working from San Francisco to Berlin, I guess it was the example, with zero latency.
With zero latency.
During the operation.
So,
wow,
that's too much
great.
For sure. Let me wish you good luck for your challenge, and thank you very much indeed for your attention.
Thank you very much, both of you, Roberto and Giampiero. The Inuit Contribution telecommunication company together with us this year for the Reply Code Challenge is again a matter of sharing passion about technology and innovation and coding. And so it's a value-added contribution, not just a matter of bringing two brands together. So thank you very much. We are so pleased to have you together with us. I would be back to the coach of the Codemasters team. Marco, you can hear me, I guess, even because we are not that far one from the other.
Yes.
4 minutes before the Code Challenge program release, would you like to comment about the 5G?
Yes, it was just to try to connect in the dots and to tell to our contenders that the topic of the problem today is also related to 5G, and in particular, all that our guest said will be possible if we will be able to deploy the right infrastructure for the 5G. And the topic of the problem is exactly this one. So helping, let me say, reply to help Inuit to do a right deployment of the antennas.
All right. Good luck, of course. We are all together in wishing good luck to all the players about to play together. We talked a lot about the standard edition, but why not to move to the teen edition as well? So I would involve again Professor Mazzone, if still with us. I hope so. Carlo, can you hear us? Hi there.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not asking, of course, if your students are this year together with us in the Code Challenge. I don't know about
No. They are with us. I've tried to engage them. There are, I think, about 10 of them trying to...
Okay. That's great to know, because I was asking because I know that right now schools have some bigger problem, a bigger issue that are involved in. I hope that somehow this initiative, the Reply Code Challenge, even because of the number of students registered, is something different that is worthy a nice occasion to do something different and competing together with others all over the world. I would ask you, in the meanwhile, there are just 3 minutes before the releasement of the problem statement. What about your experience as a teacher, one of the top 10 in the ranking of worldwide teachers? What is your experience out of it? How your students react in something as a code challenge?
I think that challenge can mix two of the most important ingredients of all we do. That is fun and hard work. Because study could be funny, but is an hard work to do, to realize. Being a programmer, a developer, as we say, managing computer language for the programmer to program computer is an hard work. Only using great passion and funny, you can do something really important. Challenge can give another important ingredient, that is the interaction with others. This is the most important thing you can do to try to assess your skills. And challenge is I think as important as an academic grade or a school grade. You can give an instant assessment and a grade of your skills. And challenge is the last but not the least is that you can lose and you could be a loser, but you win anyway because you go a step up, an upward step, because the most important is to watch inside, to learn a bit on.
They say experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. So you might not get the award, but then you get the experience. And most of all, you get the certification, because that's something worthy to remind again. All the people participating to the challenge will get the certification out of their presence into the game today. And I can officially say that game is on, because the problem statement has been released. Thank you, we see it right now, problems released. So I say that at least Gabriele, together with us, had to start working on the problem statement. Good luck, man. Of course,
Thank
to
you.
your team, and to all the others, all the other team connecting together with us right now. Problems are out, and right now it's starting 4 hours of time in order to solve them and to propose your solution. Good luck to all the players together with us right now. It's 4:30 European time. Ciao, Gabriele. Goodbye. You can disconnect, no problem. And we are, of course, we will still be here together with you for a few minutes more in order to be, again, to comment a bit and to receive all of your questions coming on the live streaming chat, but differently, you can tag the Codemasters team in order to ask precisely something about the problem statement, maybe looking for some help. Again, I would ask Scott, maybe this time is your first time together with us, Scott, in the Codemasters team, but what about if people are asking for help? Would you suggest something, give the right suggestion, the right tip, or no way, Codemasters will not help you?
I've had some people try and weasel their way in from some friends of mine who are participating in the challenge, but I've told them I'm not telling them anything.
Oh, come on. You're real? No help at all?
No help.
No help. All right. You're right in doing that. Of course, I'm not even able to help any one of them, so I'm not. I would not be collaborative in this perspective. Thank you again to all the Codemasters. Scott and Gaspar and Marco are just together with us, but in a few minutes they will disconnect in order to follow the problem statement and the job of all the teams involved. You see thousands of teams all together right now playing about it, but this gives me the assist to involve again Bardot and ask you mean there is a difference, of course, between esports and in competitive programming, that is what are we facing right now, but somehow at the beginning, once the countdown is over and you start playing, maybe the feeling is not that different, right?
Yes, that was exactly what I was thinking about. This feels exactly like when you're about to start a LAN tournament or any kind of tournament, even online. Like, it's got the same kind of feeling. So yeah, I would say, esports are very inclusive. There's not really a clear definition of what an esport is. So I guess you could consider maybe competitive programming to be an esport. Why not?
Yeah, so, I guess that on Twitch there are people coding live, right? I guess streaming
lots
coding.
Lots of people, yes. Lots of streamers are just programmers basically, and they code live, interact with the chat, and that's great. And there's a lot of overlap between gaming and computer science. I was reading the chat now. I'm used to it because I also stream, and I've seen a lot of gamers. Sure. So it's great that computer science, competitive programming has so much overlap with gaming and esports. It's so great to see.
You are both of them, gamer and programmer. What is what you prefer? Let me ask.
That's a hard question. Yeah, it's almost a political question. I don't know. Let's say 50-50. I like them both.
50-50,
I need them both in my life. Yes.
Okay. But then I see you yesterday on Twitch. You were streaming your training please repeat it because I'm not able to repeat it.
Yeah.
What you were doing yesterday in the night?
Yeah, I play Valorant, but I train with a software called Kovacs. So I was practicing my aim through that software called Kovacs, shooting some dots, and that's a synthetic benchmark to improve your scores. So it's a very technical way of approaching training that we gamers have started doing lately. So it's very close to like starting, practicing synthetic problems to improve your programming skills. I guess there's some kind of dualism there, and you could probably draw some kind of conclusions. I don't know, but it's very similar. And that was what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, I do completely agree, and it was. Again, I will suggest to all the people who wants to know more about it, they can get in touch with the Reply Totem team, of course, on social media with all the profiles on Instagram, Twitter, and so on. And why not to see Bardot's training in these and in your games by looking for you on Twitch and your streaming activities. Good luck, of course, for everything. Are you about to play some big tournament upcoming?
Not in the immediate future, but there will be definitely.
There will be definitely in the future. All right. Thank you very much for being today with us. We are live again for the Reply Code Challenge for the people who might be connected with us in a matter of minutes. The challenge is live on challenges.reply.com. The problem statement has been released 5 minutes ago, both on the standard and the teen edition. You see we have more than 22,000 registration on the platform, about 2,000 teams for the teen edition, and let me check, 3,000 teams for the standard edition as well. And everyone is playing right now on their problem statement. I don't know if we already have some comments on the release of the problems. I would involve Gaspare, maybe. Gaspare, you're already busy with tons of stuff to do.
Yes. So we are looking at the platform right now.
I'm looking at the whiteboard behind you. There is no solution there, right?
It's clear.
That is clear. Yes. Okay. That's woo.
Just before the live.
Yeah. and what about the comments right now? They are silent, I guess, or working.
Someone already scored some points, so we're happy to see that everything is working clear.
Yeah, they are trying, let me say.
Yes.
Okay. What is right now? What is, if you were in the team 3 years ago? What were you doing right now? Just face palm and reading the problem statement, or what you were doing?
I load all the problem statements and read with my teammates. So.
Okay, connected, of course, on remote all over the world.
Yes.
All right. So good luck to all the players right now facing the release of the problem statement. We mentioned, Marco, please.
Yes, at the beginning I've seen some comments, I don't remember the name of the guy, saying that his level is too low to taking part in this challenge. So my suggestion to him is not to be shy and to try, but I think it's worth to mention that we released, Enrico, on our website a sort of guide on how to get acquainted to this kind of challenges and way of programming. And perhaps Gaspare could elaborate on it a little bit, since he did the most of the work.
Sure. That is Gaspare, would you like to comment the learning section and the sandbox where we received tons of submission from all the players? I mean, from many players before. During the campaign of the Code Challenge registration.
Yes, in February we launched this initiative, the Train and Win program, where we represent the sandboxes of the previous year of the teen edition. And we give the opportunity to the students to try to solve the real challenges and the real problem of the previous edition, and to improve the preparation for the real challenge of today. We have prepared a new section, which is the learning section, where we have put new articles where you can find a snippet of codes, idea, algorithm, and all you need to know about today and how to get ready for the challenges.
Yeah, so that's something worthy again to remind about the whole challenge.reply.com initiative design. You can discover and get out of all the learning materials, even in not only in the coding section, everything that might be interesting and relevant for your lifelong learning journey. And this gives me another assist, that is to remind you that right after, we already opened the registration to the Sustainable Investment Challenge that will happen next to the Code One in April. So please, again, if you are interested not only in coding, but even in sustainable investment, in finance in general, you can register and experiment and playing together with us a whole new kind of challenge in the near future. Then again, it will follow the creative and the cybersecurity, and who knows how many more. Okay, so right now the problems are out, so we avoid any risk of spoiler. I guess maybe Gasper, your microphone is still open, but it would involve Roberto and Giampiero from Inuit again, because right now, without any risk of spoiling anything, we have already published the problem about 5G, the scenario, and so on. Are you curious about the solution, let me say, the algorithm that this optimization problem will be released? Where you kind of, might be wishing for some new kind of ideas that might be out of it? Or, I don't know, your feelings.
For sure are very interested in the solution that will be provided, just because as a tower operator, the algorithm affects very widely the positioning of the antennas itself, and an efficient solution in positioning the antenna will be for us a significant saving of money, saving of acquisition in terms of landscapes and rights to put the antenna on the rooftops and so on. So we are very, very interested in the efficiency of the solution.
And also the quality of the signal, because minimize the interference between the single station, each other, and the users can use the technology of the 5G networks better in all cases.
Yeah, all right. So, of course, we are together with Inuit, with you, Giampiero, and Roberto, in looking forward for the solutions submitted by the players. We, as Gaspar said, already seen some solutions upcoming. Just to test maybe what's going on. Of course, it will be a matter of the solutions submitted at the end of those 4 hours of challenges. We remind you all over again that at 8 o'clock, the leaderboard will be frozen, so you will not discover who's be on top of the leaderboard. And we will release at the end, at the deadline of the code challenge at 8:30 tonight, the temporary leaderboard, because then, of course, on both the standard and the teen edition, we will have to verify your solution in order to officially announce you as the winner, as the top 3 teams on the podium. So right now, I guess that all the people are focused on the problems and starting trying to submit their solution. So we don't want again to waste your time. I don't know if there are any question worthy to share. I see, right now the control room working to check if everything is going on. Hi guys, hope you are doing well. And I see that there were a question about which kind of program language they should use. I guess that the answer might be Scott. You'd like to? I guess that the answer is kind of every kind of program language is allowed.
Mm-hmm. Anyone you want to use.
Yeah, anyone. Okay, right. Your preferred one, may I ask? What would you use? Which one would you use?
My preferred language right now is Rust. It's a systems programming language, so it's really fast and it's safe, but it's not the easiest to write with. So for one like this, I would probably go for something like C#, where it's a little easier to prototype and get going fast.
All right. Okay, so Flash, from all the people in the panel, which programming language would you pick?
C#. C#
is Roberto. Giampiero, are you a coder? Would you, or?
Every language.
Everyone is good. Okay, I would go. I would keep Gaspar. Okay, let's do C++. Okay, that's fine. Professor Carlo Mazzone, your pick.
C++, Java, and Python to do faster things.
All of them. I would again suggest all the reader, all the challengers to read the interview we made to Carlo, because he's a great passion about a nerd, definitely a nerd, and in love, in passion with coding. Marco.
C# is my first love, but I'm getting acquainted with Python in the last year, and I think Python is very good for this kind of challenges, because it's very easy to do, let me say, to manage the data structure in a very easy way.
Yeah.
I end the loop with Bardos. Your turn.
So I didn't read the problem statement yet, of course, but for prototyping speed, I would go Python with some kind of maybe just-in-time compiler like Numba or Python, those kind of things, if you need speed, or C++ if you need pure speed. Those are the two that I would pick.
All right, thank you. So you see that among all of us, I can't answer, of course, but in general, among just of us in the panel, you have different opinions and a wide variety of different programming languages. We reach 45 minutes. I guess we have to release at least Gaspare and maybe even Scott, because you are already involved in the Codemaster job right now. But let me say that most of what we have to share together with the community of players today has been done. So thank you very much to the whole panel of people that were together with me today in releasing the problem statement, in announcing the start of the Reply Code Challenge 2021. We remind these more than 22,000 registrations on the platform for this code challenge, thousands of teams both competing in the teen edition and the starter edition. Right now the game is on. You will have slightly less than 4 hours, because at 8:30 there will be the deadline for this competition, and we'll be back from 8 o'clock here in the live streaming all over again in order to check the status of the last 30 minutes, to check the leaderboard, to see where we were going, where we will go, and of course to involve all of you in the last hour of this incredible adventure, which is the Reply Code Challenge 2021. Let me say thanks to all of you guys together with me. I will start again the round of greetings from Roberto Susino and Giampiero Lopes from Inuit. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to have with us you all today, and thanks to Inuit, of course, in collaborating with us for the realization of the Reply Code Challenge. We'll get in touch later, let me say, for the results of the challenge, yes. Thank you. Of course, I would say see you later to Marco, Gaspare, and Scott, part of the Reply Code Masters team. Enjoy the next hours of work for the realization of the challenge. Thank you very much, Professor Carlo Mazzone from Benevento. Again, it has been a pleasure, Carlo.
Thank you from me, because you are giving me the opportunity to take out of the walls the school, the world of school, that is the most important of our society. So we have to make our school coming out from the walls, from the houses, and go to the home of our hearts.
I definitely agree with you, Carlo, and every time you are, of course, welcome into the Reply Challenge world because of the passion you already share together with all of us. Thank you very much, Carlo, and good luck. Stay strong and safe. Of course, you and all of your students in your school. And I would finish with Bardots, part of the Reply Totem Team Esports Athletes. Thank you very much, man, for your presence today here.
Thank you for inviting me here. And if I can say one last thing as a gamer, please. I will say GLHF, which is something you say before a tournament starts, which is good luck and have fun. So good luck and fun, everyone. And so thank you again.
Yeah, thank you to you for your kind presence with us today. An esports and a passion coder together in the same experience and share together with the others. Good luck and have fun, all of you guys. Again, we'll be back at 8 o'clock Central European time. Back with the live streaming. The challenge is on and it will end in less than 4 hours. So again, I would just say good luck to all of you and good luck to the Codemasters, the Reply Codemasters right now following the process of the challenge already on. Good luck to all the repliers again that are playing on a separate leaderboard from all the other students and coders worldwide. again, good luck all of you. That's all. We'll be back at 8 o'clock. Thank you very much, guys.